Hey guys, Noel here, and it is Saturday night. Well, we got a little bit of time on. I thought it would be fun for us to do a live stream while the family is asleep. Although I did hear my daughter crying a while ago, so hopefully she's asleep now. My wife is asleep now. Santino's asleep because it's pretty late, and we have Frosk behind us in flannel and a snapback trying to out macho me, which is not happening. So, honestly, I don't want to get a copyright strike from G4 because they're pretty angry. But I will say, although Frosk has got a whole bunch of personality issues, as evidenced by her rant. I thought she did a thoughtful review of The Last of Us on the PS5, which I didn't see like the entire segment, but I saw the last two segments of the review. And actually, I should have I said that wrong. I didn't see the whole review, but I saw the last couple segments of the review, and I thought she did a very competent and analytical job. So, I'm not like a huge Frost hater where it's like I'm one of these, commentary YouTubers who's like treating her the same way the unhinged liberals do Donald Trump. But I find her, kind of annoying sometimes, but I think she is a competent and analytical game critic. And I think if she toned down some of the shriller aspects of her personality, she'd be an asset to whatever platform she's on. But that's just me. They finally did a blood. Wait, they finally did it. The Bloodline accepted Sami Zayn. El Generico. That's pretty good. Welcome, Leo. Glad to have you on the live stream here. So I'm thinking, tonight we'll continue playing some Resident Evil 2. We'll play some fighting games. We'll keep up with the Fortnite experimentations, and we'll just see where the evening leads. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I don't like doing this intro with the TV off behind me. I have to turn it back on. I was afraid G4 would come after me because I had that X Play review with Froscon in the background, but I can't do it. I can't do my intro without something going on behind me. Maybe we'll turn on our VHS tapes while I rant and rave here for the first couple minutes here. Ooh, we have international channel Dragon Ball Xeon in the background. Now that's some good stuff right there. Vegito with his earrings. I actually got asked by a student the other day, who do I like better, Vegito or Gogeta? And I don't know. I like the way the earrings look. I think he looks cool with the earrings, but I do think the fusion dance is really cool. See Buhan over there, man, because like as you know, because I've done this many a time. Gohan is absolutely my favorite Dragon Ball character, and also, as evidenced by the fact that I literally have the Dragon Ball superhero movie poster straight from the movie theater, proudly hanging in my game room. My credentials as a Gohan fan definitely precede any Gohan bandwagon that's been recently started. Which, by the way, I'm fine with existing. If there's something good and people are jumping on the bandwagon, welcome. So, but anyway, so I've always ranted about how Gohan should have been the one to beat Super Buu. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not opposed to the Magic School Bus storyline of the good guys going in Boo to like detach the people he absorbed. But I'm saying while Vegito was fighting Boo, Gohan should have been sentient in Boo, knocking out all the things inside of him, setting Gotenks and Piccolo and all the other people he absorbed loose. That would have made for a cool situation there. Sammy was scared though because the face of Roman. Did Bray Wyatt come back yet? I heard there's rumors he's going back to the E, you know. So it is what it is. AEW's been dropping some good ratings. He has not come back yet. Honestly, dude, if I were him, I would not go back to WWE. I mean, these guys who it's like going back to an abusive relationship or a relationship that doesn't work. It's like these people, they're in these situations where, they're not happy with the way things worked out. And now it's like, well, Triple H is in charge. Well, how how different is Triple H from Vince McMahon? I mean, like mildly, like I don't know. I mean, I guess people who worked for him in NXT know the difference. Braun Strowman did come back. I did hear that. So CM Punk is going to be out of a job pretty soon because rumor has it. I mean, who knows? They might be able to bring him back as a heel, which I think actually was the. I think the grand scheme, if Tony Khan has his way, would be to have MJF as a babyface and CM Punk as a heel. And ideally, he would like to blur the lines between fantasy and reality and make it so that there's like real, speculation, anticipation, questioning of is this real, is this fake? Because story has become so predictable in professional wrestling. I think ideally Tony Khan would want CM Punk and MJF to be the top heels and baby faces in his company. But given CM Punk's penchant or tendency to get injured so much, and just his, I would say, palpably negative attitude about things, I don't know, man. I think there may very well I don't know any more than anyone else, but I think there may very well be some merit to the rumors that CM Punk's going to get his contract bought out and be relieved of his duties in AEW because if we take a look at what he's done since he went to AEW, he had a hell of a debut, but he got injured unfortunately early on, and he showed a lack of professional and emotional and physical composure, to the point where he's arguably a liability to the company, and then also showing an inability to perform for the company. And I mean, a lot of that might have to do with his age. Some of that might have to do with the amount of blows to the head he's taken, both in the UFC and through the grind of professional wrestling. So, who knows? Again, I have a lot of respect for CM Punk for getting in a UFC cage twice, because that is not an easy thing to do. And I got a lot of respect for CM Punk for training, at a high level. And I hope he's still doing his, jujitsu and his MMA training. But as a, I don't know, I think as a dude and as a wrestler, he lacks composure. And I don't know, I I don't know, man. Like I obviously, like, I haven't sparred with him or fought with him or anything like that, so I can't gauge his toughness or anything like that. But for someone who talks as big as he does not appear able to back it up. Um, so I don't know. I just, my speculation is he probably hurt himself trying to fight the Young Bucks. I think the Young Bucks probably, one of them probably like took a couple punches, probably got a shiner. CM Punk probably ripped his arm, ripped his arm up doing it or something. Like, I don't know, dude. I mean, he's pushing 50 and he's doing some pretty physically intense stuff. So I don't, it's totally understandable. But I don't want to come off as like one of these fans. It's like, oh, I'm better than the person I'm criticizing. I'm not. I'm just saying, as a wrestling fan, I think CM Punk has. This is just from the outside looking in. I think he comes off as arrogant. I think he comes off as someone who buys his own hype. I think he comes off as someone who has some training but cannot fight at all. And I think he is someone who has not conducted himself in a professional way with any amount of composure. He's been entertaining, very entertaining, which kind of lends himself to acting unprofessional. But he is arguably done more harm than good, in his recent actions in AEW. His nonsense, I think, has caused a spike in the ratings, which is good. But it has also, caused him physical injury and then gotten the Bullet Club, the most prominent members of the Bullet Club, suspended. So I don't know. I mean, your controversy has drawn eyes. Your, media scrum meltdown has drawn eyes and entertainment. But, your fight backstage got the best members of the roster arguably suspended. It got you injured and probably fired. So I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. It is what it is. But I don't know. The other thing about CM Punk is, I listened to like Disco Inferno talk about him, and you can always tell that when a guy is insecure, he talks about like alpha males and beta males, like any guy who's like talking about like, oh, he's an alpha male, with the implication being like me. You're not you're probably not an alpha male, like, and anyone who has like self confidence and leadership skills is does not need to say that they have self confidence and leadership skills. It's just something that kind of like organically emanates from their conduct. So I just know I've heard Disco Inferno talk about CM Punk, and he's like, oh well, he's totally alpha mailing Tony Khan, and it's like I don't see it. I see CM Punk trying to act like a tough guy because he walks around and is trained with legitimate tough guys, and he's probably been accepted into the family of the gyms that he's trained at, and that has probably taken his already high ego to a new plane, and it's just causing him to act like more of a douchebag. So anywho, okay. Ooh, Japanese commercials. This looks like we have 10, 10, 3, 4, 5 right here. This is some quality stuff. Let's see what we got here. Ichizero, Sayong, go.
Can your radio do this?
I mean, my radio cannot do that. My radio doesn't have that kind of power. But I do have these really cool giant speakers that you can see off in the distance. Maybe. Actually, no, you can't because I've got my Xbox games in front of them. So it is what it is. So yeah, but I'm disappointed that I missed Rampage on Friday because my favorite wrestler, Sting, came across my favorite Japanese wrestler, the Great Muta, on television. Now, my favorite all-time wrestler is Hulk Hogan, but my favorite active wrestler is Sting. And to see Sting and Great Muta, he's like, he's bald now, like all cool people. Like the Muto Keiji, he's got kind of like the bald, kind of stubble, goatee look. But Great Muta's got like the dragon, kind of mask on. It's kind of like looks like Lord Zed from Power Rangers or something. And he was out there with Sting on Rampage, and I missed it. And the reason I missed it was because I was tired. I would have streamed on Friday if I was more awake. But I'm also not in the habit of watching Rampage because, Rampage is traditionally not been must-see television. And it's hard to be must-see television when you're, a pre-taped hour-long show in a crappy time slot. Rampage needs to be on like Saturday afternoons at 6 o'clock. Like that is a good time slot for wrestling on Turner Television. That's when WCW Saturday Night was on. That's what it's got to be. Okay. Here's what I want to do. I want to play some Resident Evil 2. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get my Game Shark, and we're going to, do some enhancing to maximize my ability to play this game in a concise manner. So I will be right back, and hopefully we don't get into any trouble for seeing, Vegeta argue with King Enma over here. He's like St. Peter if he was a Vikings fan in a suit and weighed 300 pounds. So yeah, there's that. We'll see you guys in a second. And the Game Shark in, and the PlayStation on, and we're gonna Majin Vegeta making his sacrifice there. All right. Okay. Set up our camera like so. Do I gotta push this back a little? Angle it a little? Well, that works for now. Let me grab my controller here and select cheat codes, Resident Evil 2 with Claire. Turn them all on, select the cheat codes, and I'll be right back. Again, it's worth noting how nice this disc looks. Quality stuff right here. Okay, I'm gonna pop this disc in. I've noticed that some of the live streams seem to have gotten blocked. I'm gonna have to go in on my laptop or my wife's laptop and check out YouTube Studio, because its options are kind of limited on the phone. So I can't really see why the games are getting blocked. Or not the games, the streams. Capcom. This is being played SCART to Component 480i.
Resident Evil 2.
I like this game a lot. I will say, while it's phenomenal, it does not quite have the charm of the original. Now that we've all entered into the world of survival horror, good luck. It's nice that the game wishes us luck, because we're probably going to need it. Hello, Nintendo 70. Long time no see, my friend. Just ranting about Frost and professional wrestling, so totally uncharacteristic for the start of a live stream. I was actually saying that Frost did a good review of Last of Us 1 on the PS5, and that CM Punk buys his own hype, and while the controversy has drawn eyes on the product of AEW, the CM Punk injuring himself trying to fight, and the suspension of the Bullet Club Elite definitely has done more harm than good. Because now it looks like we're not going to see Kenny Omega till, like, I don't know, November. Do I have my other stone here? I do. Nothing like pre-rendered graphics in full motion video. Will I take the blue stone? Of course I will. It's a blue stone. can go take this to, sell at I'm assuming a Dave Matthews Band concert, something along those lines. I hate the Dave Matthews Band, but I have a really, I have a smart, funny student who likes the Dave Matthews Band, and I find that whole dynamic hilarious because he's kind of a kid who's like, I don't know, he's kind of wise beyond his years, but also like eccentric and nonsensical, which is all Dave Matt. He's probably gotten. He's got to be careful not to inhale at those Dave Matthews Band concerts. It was funny. I was telling my wife, it's like there have been girls in the past, and it's like I've made them like mixtapes, and I try to force myself to like the Dave Matthews Band because they like them, and I just can't do it. Like there's been girls in the past that I've liked who've liked Dave Matthews Band. It's like I can't convince myself to think that these guys aren't, effing horrible. But everyone's got different musical tastes, so I can't deal with the acoustic banjos and the whining. I can't. I want synth pop. I want like Starship or the Pet Shop Boys or the Notorious B.I.G. or something like that. If I'm talking American music or Western music, if I'm talking Japanese music, I want like Team Revolution, TM Network, Yuki Kimura, Bees, Globe, CM Shade. I don't know. Hinorobu Kageyama. Whoa, welcome backwards. Didn't even realize it. Michael Jackson. Playing some Sonic 3 earlier. Sinister, you missed the first one today. A mandatory like. Sinister, I appreciate your mandatory like. So it's a double live stream on a Saturday. Yeah, that's becoming the pattern. Sinister, obviously just, watch at your leisure, my friend. So, we, on the first live stream, we played some, Virtua Fighter 5. We played some Sonic 3 and Knuckles on the Xbox One as Knuckles. And then we played some Fortnite. And then my in-laws came over. My aunt, it's my wife. It's my wife's aunts because both of her parents have sadly passed on. But her mom's sisters came over, and we had a lot of very nice visiting. So I had to cut the live stream, short. But now that Santino is asleep, we can do our late night live stream where we can swear a little more and watch VHS tapes. I don't know. So Knuckles, everyone's favorite echidna. It's true, and I wouldn't have even known what an echidna was if not for Sonic 3. So all these biologists who say that video games are dulling the minds of children. I mean, if it wasn't for Knuckles the echidna, my knowledge of zoology would be far less. So I have no idea where I'm going here. I really need some kind of a walkthrough, but I'm just kind of white knuckling it here and trying to figure this out. I have the blue stone. Metal is in place. See, this is the kind of game that I play during the summer, and I just sit there with just like time on my hands and a walkthrough right next to me, and I just try to like plow through it and have fun. I mean, I love playing these games on stream with you guys, but my efficiency is not there. Anything interesting on this computer? Will you use the computer? Sure. Alright, well I already unlocked all the doors, so that's good. Da, 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 da. I'm probably unnecessarily backtracking here, but do I need to put anything in this chest here? Lighter, eagle stone, serpent stone. I wonder if those can fit in the statue outside. Probably not. I think the only thing that can fit in that thing is the pendant that you find in Chris's desk. Just happen to have a very creepy police chief who likes American Gothic architecture and puzzles. You don't need this right now. Yeah, I can't use this here. Whatever, let's just run around and the place. Oh, did this guy, like, can I get in here yet? That guy, like, was dying or whatever. Locked himself in there. So Sinister. I'm assuming you're pretty hyped about the prospect of a new Capcom versus SNK, or SNK versus Capcom, as the case may be. I want to do a review of the SVC Chaos with all the characters unlocked. I hear like electricity in this room. Oh yeah, that's right. I threaded the wires together. And there's something with the guy with his head ripped off, because I killed that zombie who ripped his head off. So you're welcome, dead guy. Oh look, it's my basement. No. I would need a treadmill for it to be my basement. So I don't think there's anything of interest up here, but give it a shot. I can practice my balance. A pile of investigation reports. All right. I've been watching Stone Ocean, new batch of episodes. I'm on episode 19, and it's definitely great. I love JoJo. I am still baffled as to why there was no advertising, but I don't know. There was no advertising for the Dragon Ball movie, and that didn't stop it from being #1, so. Can I get a soda? Please? Come on, I'm like, ooh, coffee? No. Last thing I need to do is be jittery while I'm trying to aim my gun fighting zombies. Is that like a topless picture of Elvira over there? Can't tell. It's like teenage Noel, like going to his friend's house to try to find like the girls in their underwear on Duke Nukem. It's like, whoa! Nothing special. It's just a fireplace. These desks are maximized for posture right there, so that's good. Can I get through here? No? Maybe? Nope. Did I already go through this way? I don't think so. Maybe? I don't know. There's the room where I can develop pictures down here. I can develop film here, but I have no film to develop, so. It'd be funny if like I find like film and it's like awkward pictures of Wesker on vacation. By the way, I'm now Facebook friends with Chris, Wesker, and Barry. So they're very receptive to fans on Facebook. So they are the real deal, except no substitutes. It seems to be sealed from the other side. Okay. Police station has a rustic charm. You know, it's like something that Chip and Joanna Gaines would build. It's like nice and disheveled. You know, got that old farmhouse feel. You know, like a yuppie woman is making breakfast, or zombies are thrashing about the place. You really can't tell the difference. They really indistinguishably dovetail into each other. I really should go on, like, I don't know, GameFAQs or something and try to find that safe code. Because I have no idea where it is around here. Can you imagine a crossover of Resident Evil and Silent Hill? Yes, I could. That would be awesome. I have never played a Silent Hill game. My knowledge of... I'm sure I would think they're awesome if I played one. I've heard nothing but good things about them. My most extensive knowledge of Silent Hill is the Justin Wang video where he talks about the guy who was like fixated on the evils of circumcision, and he ran the Silent Hill wiki page, and he just like did all these unhinged rants about like the evils of circumcision, and then found these roundabout ways to connect them to Silent Hill. It's like one of my favorite videos on YouTube. So yeah. But I've only beaten Resident Evil 1. Alright, I tried. And I'm really liking Resident Evil 2. I own Resident Evil 4. And I recently bought Resident Evil 6 because it was on sale. And Santino saw it, and he's like, Daddy, you should buy this. Sure. Let's go down the ladder. This is just the main hallway here. But now I guess I can get back up there more easily with the ladder, so that's good. Is this guy still locked in the room? I gotta tell you, I really hated tank controls, but now that I kind of have the hang of it, it's not that I hated them, it's that I didn't understand them, and it added to a sense of unease, which is what, I mean, put it this way, it added to a tinge of unintentional unease. Like, I have said it before, it's like those nightmares where you're trying to run away, but your body won't work. Or you're like trying to scream and nothing comes out. Like, those were like the kind of vibes I was getting when I was trying to learn tank controls and was getting attacked by a zombie. So, digitally, though, it's not like I was really getting attacked by a zombie. I had enough composure to kind of keep my chill. I should probably save. Go back, use an ink ribbon. Yeah, let's go back and use an ink ribbon. I mean, as you all know, I have a horrendous sense of direction, so... And, like, I feel bad with my bad sense of direction because, you know, it... sometimes I it's not that I let it limit where I go, but I'm less enthusiastic to travel far locations. You know, like I have traveled far locations in my car, but I'm not necessarily like I have such a bad sense of direction. I'm kind of like I don't want to as a knee jerk, you know, like pretty sure I already went through here. Good thing I'm wearing some sturdy boots. No cuts for me. I mean, maybe on the broken glass, but like, I mean, like not on the broken glass, but maybe if a zombie attacks me, I'll get some cuts. But I don't want that. So I'm rambling incoherently now. I put that fire out already. I have no idea what's in here. Nothing special. Does not appear to have been used much. It's too dangerous to go back outside. Yeah, I'll save. I like that, you know, the person who like runs this police station is clearly a bachelor because like when you're a bachelor, you just put stuff anywhere you want, you know? Like I remember when my wife moved in and like no, actually I think this was when she had in her apartment and she was like saying like she didn't have room for a microwave and I'm like, "Well, why don't you just put your microwave in your living room?" And she's like, "I'm not putting my microwave in my living room." It's like, why? There's an outlet. She's like, "I'm not living in a damn dorm," you know, like you know that kind of thing. But like for me, it's like, yeah, hell yeah, microwave in the living room. It's like I'll make a hot pocket while I watch wrestling, and but you know apparently the ladies don't, you know, like it when you make hot pockets in your living room. It tends to hurt the feng shui, which is interesting because I just watched an episode of Stone Ocean about feng shui, so that's good. It's about an old guy with elf ears who was trying to kill Foo Fighters. Then Anasui decided to, I don't know, turn his legs into springs. Anasui is cool. I'm liking that character. I always like knew about him Um, he has a very interesting design. Like he's like a cross between like Diavolo and a Greek statue, wearing like fishnet, um, wearing a fishnet bodysuit. So Iraqi is definitely highly influenced by the gender bending Prince aesthetic. So that's. But I gotta tell you, I mean, he definitely he has his fun drawing the girl characters too. So the designs on JoJo are just really, really interesting. I don't know if there's I don't know if there's anything I can even do down here, unless I'm missing something. One thing I like about JoJo too is like even though the designs are very like flamboyant, um, and like all over the place with like putting lipstick on everyone and everything, um, it's got a very traditional macho code of ethics. Kind of again, it's that really cool anime thing where it balances like the the feminine and the masculine, like the poetic and the brutal, so it's good stuff. I don't think there's any I don't think there's any I think I gotta go back inside. I don't think there's anything out here to do other than just hear the zombie crows in the distance. I would kind of really like. I mean, I understand that part of the appeal of uh, the the JoJo animes is they do a really good job at adapting the manga faithfully, but part of me really, really wants Araki to change the Stone Ocean ending and have Giorno come in um, and fight Poochie, because I think that would be awesome. Like, I mean, can you like think of how cool it would be to have Giorno, Jotaro, and Jolene teamed up? Like, I don't know, and it would make sense because I haven't read all of Stone Ocean, but I know there's a part where like Dio's sons are being drawn to the prison, and like Giorno is like arguably the strongest JoJo character and Dio's son. So I don't know. That's just my wishful thinking, but I mean, I'm one of those people that's like I understand that like the universe reset of Stone Ocean and Steel Ball Run are not 100% linked. They are thematically linked, though, and with the idea of like different dimensions and things like that, I like the idea that the series ends on a universe reset and then there's a new universe, even if, you know, the events of Stone Ocean's universe reset don't 100% sync up with the Steel Ball Run reset. I mean, it's not to say that they're completely unrelated. They're thematically linked, and who knows the degree of overlap with, I don't know, other dimensions and past timelines and things like that. So maybe I should try that door again. This is the interrogation room on the other side of the mirror, right? Yeah. Because a zombie burst. Yeah, because there was a monster that burst through and attacked me there. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned a Silent Hill crossover with Resident Evil, and I'm talking about JoJo and Dragon Ball. There was a very cool drawing that Araki did of Gohan and Cell, where Gohan's kind of striking a weird fashion model pose, and Cell has got like a dynamic profile, kind of menacingly, looking forward. It's a cool drawing. Although the way Araki draws kids, I don't dislike, but it's kind of odd. It's very much like putting an adult head on a small body kind of vibe. Club. Oh, come on, dude. Precinct key. I don't know what to do. I'm watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on Netflix. Dude, there's a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Well, there's a channel that has Power Rangers on heavy rotation on Pluto TV. Or are you watching the new one with the guy from Stranger Things? Like the Max's brother was the Red Ranger, I believe. In 1070, have you ever watched Jetman? Because that show is just amazing. If you want to experience the best of over the top Power Rangers and the best of gritty Power Rangers, Jetman is got you covered. That show does over the top comic book lunacy and gritty drama. I like the Green Ranger, but when it comes to being the leader, Jason's the best. Jason's a better leader than Tommy, but Tommy's cooler. It's like Wolverine and Cyclops, is Cyclops a good leader? Yes, but is he as cool as Wolverine? No. I just think Tommy's got cooler style than Jason. I'm just running around in circles here. You guys probably don't want to see me just do this all night. I should probably play something else. God, what the frick? What am I supposed to do? I've killed a bunch of zombies. I've looked around. I've got like a bunch of stuff. I've gone through pretty much every door I can think of. I'm pretty sure I've already been in there. I think that's like the police room. I don't know if there's any like clues. Ventilation shaft is dark. Can I use my lighter? No. Good try though. I think there's anything up here that I've missed. Do you know, speaking of Power Rangers, one time I tagged Catherine Sutherland for like my Woman Crush Wednesday, and she like responded. It was like said thank you. The second pink Power Ranger, who's like less popular but arguably more attractive than the first one, which is saying something because the first one is extremely attractive. You know? Amy Jo Johnson. I'm a member of Stars. Is what, you know, Jill says in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Super Sentai Z Ranger was better. I saw some episodes on Shout. I like them both. I like Z Ranger and Power Rangers. Uh, they're both great. There's things I like about Power Rangers and things I like about Z Ranger. You know, like, for example, Z Ranger is very well written. It's got a narrative flow. Um, there's more character depth, I think. Can't pass through. But I really like the character tropes and the setting on Power Rangers. I like the idea of having an episode of Saved by the Bell that then turns into a Sentai. Like it's good. It's good stuff. I mean, it was such a cool concept that it was reintroduced into Japan. You know, like I'd love to watch the Japanese dub of Power Rangers. The music on Z Ranger's great, but the music on Power Rangers is good too. You know, they go Green Ranger, go go, go Green Ranger right now. But I don't know, like I mean, Rita's backstory, Bandera's. Is it Bandera? I know Bandera was that controversial fascistic organization in World War II in Ukraine that, you know, there's good, bad, and ugly elements connected to it. I think that was Rita's name in the Japanese version as well. I don't know. Her son was killed by a dinosaur, so she like sold her soul to the devil to, you know, become strong or whatever out of despair. So, I mean, that wouldn't. I don't know if it was like the biblical devil or whatever, but she had a robot called like Super Great Satan or something like that. You know. It was an evil force for sure. So. I already used this crank here. I believe. I don't know what that did. Iron plate seems to have been recently moved. What does that mean? Good seeing you live tonight. Yes, Arrow, it is good seeing you again, my friend. We are unsurprisingly lost playing Resident Evil 2. I'm on the verge of giving up, actually, and playing something else. So I'm afraid I'm boring you guys. Gonna get this nice up-close picture of Jill Valentine for the thumbnail here. You've gotten lost quite often on that game. Well, the reason I'm lost on it is because I have no freaking sense of direction, and I'm not looking at a guide. So I'm just like ramming around, and I can barely walk and chew gum at the same time. So I'm just like, you know, talking to the chat and running around in circles. So a rusted gear, a square. I think I already turned the gears on this though, and that's why the steps are down. I mean, I'm already saved reasonably close to here, so if I play something else, it's not going to be the end of the world. You already got that thing. Do-do-do. What is this over here? Anything? Anything useful? I don't know. Guess not. Anything in this vase over here? Anything on this shelf over here? I've already been up here. I mean, I could easily just go right back down and... I wonder why that video 4 is like stuck on my screen. I must have like done something in the menu to screw it up. Is there a crank in this chest here? Valve handle. I already used that. Grenade launcher. Huh. Maybe there is a crank I missed. I should probably save here. I mean, you know, we've explored around and we've played this game for about just about an hour, so I don't know if we've really accomplished much, but we've figured out what not to do at least. So there's that. I mean, we could always revisit this game, but might be a good idea to play something different, you know. So we did also recently pick up the Cowabunga collection for the PS4. So this could be an interesting thing to play. You can also check out the portrait series right here. This might be a cool thing to check out, the Virtua Fighter portrait series. I'm probably sure. Oh, what's in this? Oh, for some reason, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is in this box. I don't know why. Probably was the last thing that was in the PS4. So who knows? I do have the Cowabunga collection. You want to see it? You want to play some Cowabunga? All right, that sounds like a vote of confidence here. So we will retire the Biohazard for now, and get some PS4 going here. I found a nifty way to get my Famicom hooked up to this monitor. Basically, I have a RCA to SCART converter running through one of those little like HDMI to hang on, it's late. I have a RCA to SCART converter running through a SCART to HDMI converter, which is going through an HDMI to VGA converter, and it's coming out on this monitor. And the picture is very nice. So, because Famicom isn't modded for SCART, and that's a good monitor. That's like Trinitron, cleans everything up nicely. So, and the reason it's not on the AMDEC Color 1 is because my Famicom plug is also used to turn on my Sega CD and Atari Jaguar. So, there's that. So my Jaguar, my Famicom, and my Sega CD are all powered by the same power source. Okay. I'm going to play some PlayStation. Now, my main gripe with the PS4 is that, I mean, I use these wired controllers because my charging ports tend to get messed up. And my wireless controllers never charge right. Okay. Do. Okay. Wait, how do I... Hang on. My wire's all, like, wrapped around here. Darn it. There we go. Ooh, new update for Street Fighter. Why is my controller not working here? What's... Oh, come on, dude. This controller's, like, definitely plugged in here. Honestly, I've had more trouble with my PS4 than any other piece of hardware of this recent generation. Like, I mean, I straight up had to buy a new PS4 because my other one stopped working. I mean, is there a reason why my controller's not... Like, this is an official controller, too. Maybe we won't be able to play the Cowabunga collection, which is freaking nonsense, because I played this the other night. See, I have this controller. Like, it's a wired controller, and it's hooked into my PS4, and the reason I'm using it is because my wireless controllers are like do not charge regularly. I don't know whether the port on the back got hurt. I haven't done anything out of the ordinary with them. That's working. Let's restart the PS4, see if that fixes things. Because I was able to use my controller to navigate to that menu, so it makes me wonder why I can't use my controller to navigate the the home screen. The other thing about the PS4 is I don't know, the updates on the games just take freaking forever, dude. It's like, I don't know. And also, like, the restarting of the P... Like, this should not be taking this long to restart the system. Hey, Rogue Drums, how the heck are you? I am trying to get some Cowabunga collection going. We ran around in circles on Resident Evil 2 for a bit. That was fun. We ranted a bit about pro wrestling. That was fun. And had some Dragon Ball and G4 playing around in the background at the start of the stream. That was fun. And, you know, I showed my Cowabunga collection. And in 1070 is like, dude, you know, we gotta play that. So here we are. How's that going? Oh, Resident Evil? I need a guide, dude. I just gotta find a good walkthrough. Tell me, like, I'm missing something. The Cowabunga collection's cool for what I've played of it, but the reason I'm restarting my PS4 is, like, I'm using a wired controller because my wireless controllers haven't been charging, so... There we go. Well, we restarted the system, and now all seems well. So there's that. Talking about Turtles. I mean, I was messing around with the Turtles arcade game with Santino the other night. It was fun. I honestly think that Shredder's Revenge may very well be the greatest beat 'em up I've ever played. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean, Final Fight is... I still probably hold in higher regard, but... And I love the X-Men arcade game and Captain America and the Avengers and all that other stuff, but Shredder's Revenge is... That is a work of art if you're into the 2D fighters in terms of the beat 'em up variety. I kind of want to try Turtles in Time. I don't really mess with that too much. There's the... Ooh, it says Tournament Fighters on it? That's cool. Hyperstone Heist. There's another version of Tournament Fighters. The arcade game. The Manhattan Project. Another port of Tournament Fighters. Man, this is a thorough compilation disc right here. That is a very ugly picture of Leonardo. I don't know why they used that. Alright. Teenage Ninja Turtles 4. What's the difference between Turtles in Time and Turtles in Time 4? Oh, this is a video game, though. This has got to be the Super Nintendo port, so that's why. Alright, let's put the arcade port here. Michelangelo. You guys know that winners don't use drugs, right? 4-player version in the arcade, while the other one is NES. Gotcha. This has got a great intro. I'm not a big filter guy.
Let it show. Let it show.
This is April O'Neill reporting.
Hey, Krang, bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag.
This is probably easier to play with multiple players, but I mean, everything continues, so I should be fine. This definitely plays better than its predecessor, and its predecessor played well. But the sprites are bigger, the gameplay is a little more fluid. It's kind of weird how they have Splinter screaming "hurry." I'm interested in checking out Tournament Fighters on here. I know about all these things because it's funny. I played Shredder's Revenge before I played this game, so I'm really seeing how much of Shredder's Revenge is like a direct sequel to this game.
Prepare to die.
Good audio on this game. Really good audio.
Let it show.
Do they have like a special attack here? These guys are no match for my Nunchaku. As when the evil Shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't cut him no slack.
Pizza time.
Here we go. Here comes Baxter. Beat the crap out of Jeff Goldblum with a machine gun. Which is shocking that there aren't more bosses like that. That's different. Alright, come on. I don't know why he's squealing, but just making some kind of celebratory mating ritual or something along those lines. So keep him away from me then. Come on, Michelangelo. Is that a rewind? Oh yeah, it is. I didn't mean to do that. It's actually kind of cool. To give it the power of Dio. Actually, it's more like the power of King Crimson. I can see the future and then rewind it to do what I want it to do.
How did Cat lose? Let it show.
I am going to take a brief break and get some coffee, you know. Is there a way to get the border off, or is it because it's the arcade? I actually, I don't mind border. I actually kind of prefer border. Yeah, there is. I think there is a way to get the border off, but I'd rather have the border than have the picture stretched out. But that's just me. I mean, everyone's different. You know, everyone has got their own preference when it comes to how you want your video games to look on a modern television. You know, when it comes to me, I'm more like 4:3 and then like unfiltered crisp image, even if it's pixelated. But you know, there's some people who like the simulated CRT, having the whole screen fill up. It's like, teach their own, you know. Good times, good times. You have Sunset Riders on the Switch. Very cool. I think I have Sunset Riders on the Switch. The nights are getting cold as hell now. Yes. I mean, we are creeping into fall. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, we get a couple more hot days. You know, probably get a couple of 80-degree days. But I think, for the most part, we're going to be settling into, you know, 60s, 50s kind of thing. So, I'm a fan of hot cider. So, that's usually my kind of, when I'm like spend the whole day drinking coffee at school, my go-to thing is hot cider. Sparkling cider, nice. My son was watching like these TikTok videos today on YouTube, and this guy was like pretending he was with a parent and child, and like the parent was mad at the child because like the child was putting like glitter in the water and said they were trying to make sparkling water, and it was like really stupid and funny. So what is the other one? They're trying to like get electrolytes in the water, so they put a battery in it. Ah, good times. I'm eating these cookies my wife made to stay awake, because, you know, playing Resident Evil has lulled me, but with its soothing, creepy music, into a state of getting kind of tired. So I want to stay awake for the live stream. Even though this is like the second live stream today, there's still more games to play. All right. Now, I'm going to save this cookie and drink more coffee. I'm going to get my trademark JoJo mug, which is not in here. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I have my hot cup of JoJo. Oh, it's already got coffee in it. I probably like poured this before the stream and then just like left it in here. All right, now it's cold. So that's a thing. You know what? Screw this. I'm going to like warm it up. Crossover with Resident Evil, Silent Hill versus Nemesis. Yes, let the circumcision metaphors fly. Have you seen that video? I mean, like, I always talk about it, and then, like, no one knows what the hell I'm talking about. But there really was, like, some dude who was obsessed with circumcision and ran the Silent Hill message boards. And, like, no, it wasn't the message boards. It was the Wikipedia. It wasn't Wikipedia. It was the Silent Hill wiki. He was, like, the head administrator. and he ruled with an iron fist, and he just made the whole like it was like you're reading an article about Silent Hill, and then like it just turns into these tangents about circumcision. So I highly recommend checking out that Justin Wang video because it's literally one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Okami and Shenmue are the two games I always fall asleep to. Pretty much any game with reading. I mean, Resident Evil doesn't have a ton of reading, but like, I don't know. If it's not a fighting game or Sonic, it tends to relax me too much, and then I'll start to get like drowsy. So, yeah. So there's that. Plus, I was like up kind of late last night because the baby woke up, and my wife was just kind of like, "Dude, you gotta tag your it," kind of thing. That's better. No, I mean, like being a teacher, it's like I've definitely drank my share of cold coffee, but it's like late at night. I want like something warm and cozy. That will also keep me up. Not to be weird, but I'm really annoyed with Cammy's new character design by the fact that like they've got her wearing like pants. Like Cammy's not supposed to wear pants. She's supposed to wear her like thongatard that she beats people up in. Like that's like her thing. Now she's like wearing like leggings. She looks like someone going to like Starbucks now. It's not good. Anyway, Chun-Li now looks like a middle-aged Chinese woman who runs a yoga studio. Also not good. Need to not cater to the Western people who are all about like, we can't have the male gaze. All right. 5 spoons of sugar. Journey on the PS3 would do the same thing, but I don't have that one. Interesting. Man, this freaking wired cord is getting in the way of my camera stability. Okay, here we go. Game over. What? Did I not pause it? Oh, dude, I'm not doing this over again. Alright, how do I get to the... Okay. Quick game. Let's play some Tournament Fighters. Is this the Super one or the Sega one? Alright, whatever. Let's see what it is. See what we got here. Konami. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. What is a story battle here? We're going with Mike. This sounds like a Super Nintendo game. Evil Shredder has been driven from New York City. April's missing. The Turtles will realize that someone else close to them has been kidnapped as well. Karai. Who is this Karai anyway? What's with the Shredder's elite? Who cares who they are? They've got April and Splinter. That's not good. Going with Mike. Yes. I love Michelangelo. mean, I like them all, but like Michelangelo's my favorite. Join our elite group and feel the agony of defeat. It's your choice. I'll never join you. Let's beat him so we can find April and Splinter.
Round one. Fight.
I have never played this game before. Gameplay is not bad. For some reason, Michelangelo can shoot a fireball out of his mouth. I'm okay with that. There you go, take that. Good music.
Round two. Fight.
Let's go him here. There we go. This game's fun. I mean, I've only done one fight, and I won, so I'm liking it so far. Where are they? I don't know. They don't tell me anything. We found Studio 6. So you've beaten the Armageddon, and you are truly our enemies. Be prepared. I have been waiting for you to challenge me. Let's go.
Round one. Fight.
Actually, I think Justin Wayne did a good video on Tournament Fighters as well. Something about how like the final boss is supposed to be like tied to like the third Ninja Turtles movie, but because it didn't do well, like they decided to go in a different direction or something along those lines.
Perfect. Round two.
I have to not start these streams playing Resident Evil 2 because like now I'm feeling much more lively, whereas before I could like feel the drowsiness creeping in. I mean, like, I feel like I've been able to keep up my conversation for the stream, but not with the same degree of energy and analysis as you get from playing a 2D fighter. Kind of curious to play Fortnite on an actual 16:9 TV. They keep playing it on like a 4:3 Trinitron, which it looks great, but with those newer games, you always kind of wonder if anything is going off the screen, but it looks like everything's on there. Might be thinking of a different game. I heard a lot of people say this game is trash. Yeah, so have I, but they're wrong, because this game's not trash, it's good. But then you like see a lot of people say this stuff is trash, and it's like, it's their opinion that it's trash, but it's actually not. You know, people will say like Street Fighter, the movie, the game is trash, but it's one of my favorite games. On the Sega Saturn, like the arcade version of it's like not bad, but I think the gameplay on it is not that fluid. It's not bad. The graphics on it are amazing, and the gameplay is like manageable. It's like doable and stuff. I have a whole playthrough of it on, you know, the YouTube channel that I edited from one of the live stream playthroughs. But this game's definitely not trash. Darn it. But yeah, the Saturn version of Street Fighter the movie, the game, is like great. And it always bothers me when people are like, "Oh, Mortal Kombat clone." It's like calling a game like a Mortal Kombat clone or a Street Fighter clone is it's not a bad thing. Those games are good. If you're being compared to those games, even if you're being aesthetically derivative, like I don't care. People are aesthetically derivative all the time. There we go.
Round 3.
Now, one game that people say is trash that actually is trash is Batman Forever. I do not like that game. Well, I like Batman Returns on the Sega Genesis. Everyone says that game isn't good, and I think that game is good. It's put it this way, it's good with a Game Genie. Darn it. Wow. Good comeback there. There's some Daigo Umehara overcoming Justin Wang shit right there. They're in the Thunderdome. Can't we just get beyond Thunderdome? I like these levels too. You know what? I am just a little curious.
Round 1. Fight.
I'm a little curious on what the filters will look like here. Okay. Now what's monitor filter look like? What's LCD filter look like? I don't know. I think it looks better off, but I mean, it's all good. I mean, like, I don't mind the pixelated look, and then if I want it, like, on a CRT, I'll just put it on a CRT. Can't blow this here, gotta be careful here. Got him. Getting into a war of attrition here.
Round 2. Fight.
Seeing how good this game is, and knowing that Konami had the Simpsons and X-Men licenses as well, they really needed to do an X-Men and Simpsons 2D fighter. Got him. Alright. Alright. Well, all's well that ends well there. I can't believe I lost. Yeah, believe it. April! I also like the border they have for this game. It's pretty cool. Oh, hey, Rogue Drums. While I got you here, is there any way I can get the converter box, the HDMI to the SCART to HDMI converter back in the near future? I say that not because I don't want you to be able to use it, but I have a Roku in the game room again, and I kind of need the scaling features on that to get the picture to fit on the big Trinitron. I mean, I can just text you to remind you sometime. It's not like a huge deal.
Round two. Fight.
Come on. There we go. Your friend is not here. Poor Michelangelo having to skydive into all these places. Shredder!
Round one.
Oh, here we go. Ow! Oh man, he beat me to it.
Round two. Fight.
No! Well, that didn't go well at all. Shredder's living up to his namesake. Haven't used it in a bit, been busy. A lot going on personally. Get that back to you. You can keep the Super Nintendo SCART cable, but I do want the converter box specs. Did your other cord come in for the Super Nintendo?
Round one. Fight.
For those of you guys who are watching that don't know, Rogue Drums came over a couple weeks ago with a Super Nintendo he proudly purchased, as he should, because Super Nintendo's great. You know, it didn't come with the connector cables, so we're trying to find something that would work for him. And I didn't have an actual RCA cable for my Super Nintendo. I only had a SCART cable, but I had a couple SCART cables. Darn it. So I lent him a SCART cable and a converter box for SCART to HDMI, and you know, now I'm kind of missing the converter box, but I don't need the cable because I've got a couple of SCART cables for the Super. So. Char's being such a freaking pain. There we go. Does this have save states? Yes. You made that back too soon. Do remind me about it. Yeah, sure. Oh, come on, dude. No! Sweet, sweet save state.
Round 3. Fight.
You know, it's fun. You know, I actually have I have a save state thing for the actual Super Nintendo console. It's called the Game Saver, and it's what I used to play my Super Famicom games on an American Super Nintendo. I bought it from Buy-Right. Because if you're not buying from Buy-Right, you're definitely not dealing with someone who's getting shut down by the Better Business Bureau. Ah, take that. We found the no stage. Ooh, this is the boss.
Round 1. Fight.
She's fast. This game is a lot of fun. I have no idea why anyone would not like this game. There we go.
Round 2. Fight.
Mm. Come on. Not good. Okay, final round. Dude, go down. Did that get me? Yeah, darn it. Oh, you're gonna fight me again, alright? I'm like gonna just save state this because I think she's the final boss, and I don't want to have to deal with fighting Shredder again or anything like that. So.
Round one.
All right, here we go. We got Jiraiya in the background from Naruto. Should have saved it after I got her the first time, because now I'm afraid the computer's going to start picking up on my move patterns. Start input reading me and stuff. Who got it? Oh, man! She was half a step ahead of me.
Round two. Fight.
Alright, that is getting saved right there.
Round three. Fight.
Just getting all serious now. Darn it! Let's kick shell.
Round three. Fight.
I will say the controls on this game are good, but they are not quite as fluid as like something like Street Fighter. Because my Hadouken motion is not always producing a Hadouken. Did that get her? Yes. Thank you. Is that game? War took Splinter. Oh, she looks like she was not the final boss. Splinter's looking like Sonya in Mortal Kombat 2 there.
Round one. Fight!
Alright, that worked out well.
Round two. Fight!
Come on. Dude, I'm so close here. No! There we go. I think Michelangelo learned the art of the mouth energy blast. Do we have to play this at a higher level or something? I mean, I still get the credits, which is cool. Yeah, this game is, it's really good. I wholeheartedly endorse it. What to play now? Hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna peek my head around the corner, see what time it is here. Yeah, 12:30. Got time for a couple things here. That fighting game has kind of rejuvenated me. The next level of challenge awaits me. Well, that's good. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Kind of curious what tournament looks like here. Probably just lets me play as like anyone I want, yeah. Chrome Dome, Asuka. Alright, let's see how she plays here.
Round one. Fight.
She fights a little like Mai. Man. Not quite as good with her as I am with Michelangelo, but... That's working a little better. Get my throw game in here. Dude. Well, I got him. Alright. See who wins and who loses this decisive third round. It's not looking great for old Noel right here. Well, maybe it is. Come on. There we go. All right. That is what I'm talking about right there. Congratulations. You won the match. What are your thoughts? You were wonderful. I really had to concentrate when we fought. Let's do it again. Sometime. Well, we'll save our progress here. This was fun. We'll play something a little different here. Oh, I don't have KOF 14 in there. Kind of want to... I'm kind of curious to see what Fortnite looks like on this television. So, although I don't know. I do have Sonic pushed up. I do have like Sonic like kind of squeezed in between these two monitors, which I think looks really cool. So, let's play the Xbox on the 4x3. All right. Well, we'll turn off our PS4 here, and we'll turn on our Xbox. Boop. We can also play some Ultra Vortec, the highly underrated fighting game on the Atari Jaguar. I would love for Asuka to come back. Yeah, for sure. Santino and I were playing some Sonic Mania. You know, I really can't stress enough how good the picture is on this television. On this monitor. It's good stuff, man. Alright. Just waiting for this nonsense to load. I was saying in the last live stream, I needed to put the Ethernet cable in the back of the 360, and I haven't done that, which I need to. Because I remember distinctly getting the internet, getting the Ether cable jack activated in this room when we got the house, because I wanted my original Xbox 360 did not have wireless on it. My white one. But then I ended up getting a black Xbox 360. He's one of those characters that need to make be DLC in Shredder's Revenge. I think that would be a really good idea. Casey Jones is a great character to play as. I have to order dinner tomorrow night.
Tell me you're getting somewhere.
The reason I'm telling you this is...
so much of the island to that crow.
Okay, I don't need to see this. Alright. I do want that. I want that character there. I have to buy dinner tomorrow night, so I'm not buying the battle pass right now. No, I said I'm not buying the battle pass. Stop trying to get me to buy things. Is my Xbox listening to me, or did I just hit the wrong button here? No, I'm not paying you $12 a month. I'm not falling for your predatory bullshit here. Loading screen. I'm not buying a freaking load. Can I just play here, please? What do I gotta do to... Am I still, like, on my original battle pass here that I bought? I gotta get 30 stars or whatever. And I have 0 stars. That's not good. Alright, whatever. Let's just play. I like that skin better. Are we connecting here? Yeah, we're matchmaking. Do. It's one thing, you know, when I was playing Street Fighter V online, like in the early days when there was no arcade mode, is, yeah, sometimes it's just, like, really annoying to have to deal with finding someone to fight or finding someone reliable to fight, you know. I gotta tell you, finding this monitor was really, really good. Considering, like, I was gonna pay like $600 for this monitor on eBay, and then I found it for free at a recycling center. Good stuff. The Lord works in mysterious ways. Do do do. Wee. With the Sonic plushie next to the monitor, I kind of want to play Sonic too. I should probably deploy my glider here. Wee. Ooh, stuff. That's a good deal. Alright, let's start hacking and slashing. Never know if we gotta build anything here. Oh, wee, yo. Yo, whoa. I'm gonna go to Chris Farley's van down by the river right here. Do. I don't know why my controller is shaking, but frankly, I don't want to know. Want to get as far away from weird, unpleasant weather as possible. I do have my. I was saying this in like the last video, in the last live stream. I've got my first 2 kills ready to be uploaded, but the video quality on the recording is kind of wonky. So just live under this bridge like a common troll. Keep me safe. Can I get in here and drive this around? Yes, I can. All right. Beep, beep. Who's got the keys to the Jeep?
We have breakdowns and sometimes we don't have breakdowns. I wanna hear you going psycho if you're going psycho. I wanna hear every conversation.
I'm low on fuel. I need to go to a gas station. Alright, where's a gas station? Dude, I mean, this car looks like nothing if not fuel efficient, so... I'll have you know that Al Gore personally checked the carbon emissions ratio on this thing. It's got some smooth tunes here. No fuel. Ah, well. Out, out, get out. Do, do, do. I don't know why there's that weird smoke popping up over there. Okay, here we go. Anything? Already full of ammo. Hey, hey, hey. Stuff. Yay, good stuff. Yeah, I want the rapid fire. All right. I'm sure someone's hanging out in these houses here. Someone's spectating me. See you at the crossroads, you'll be lonely. Someone in here. Yeah, I'm not gonna hide in the garbage like a common hobo. I think some stuff's going down in there. Can I drive this taxi? Yeah, alright. Driving in my taxi. No, 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 no. Let's go over here. Just like driving to, the exciting locations in upstate New York. We've got Walmart, a movie theater that is not overpriced. A quality handful of Italian restaurants. Do 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 do. No, 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 no. Need to get far away from that stupid eye of the storm. Whee! Alright. You know, some people say you can't go off-roading in a taxi. But, you know, I say those people are not fulfilling their potential. I think I'm just going to hop out here. Okay. Can I just, like, protect myself here? Does this, like, protect me if I'm just, like, building a bunch of stuff all around me? Okay. I need to, like... Do I have, like... Can I get, like, my med kit here? I'm gonna lose. I'm freaking stuck in this... I'm trying to, like, build this to protect myself. Unable to... Ah, darn it. 17th. I couldn't survive the eye of the storm. I don't know, whatever. That was a thing. Hopefully you all enjoyed watching whatever that was, so... Alright. Maybe we should play some Sonic. Try to do a level with Knuckles here. Yeah, Sonic Origins, it's good. It's definitely good, but it's just, you know, it's really too bad they couldn't use the Michael Jackson music. I don't know what the deal was, you know, but you'd figure with all the money that Sega has from the Sonic motion pictures, they could come to some kind of licensing agreement with the stuff that Michael Jackson, most significantly contributed to. But I mean, I've said this a million times. There's no need to repeat it. So. So, as evidenced by my recent rant there, we don't get the Carnival Night music that sounds like jam. I always thought that those barrels looked like teeth. I'm kind of curious to check out Sonic CD on this collection as well. I believe I heard it's just basically the mobile port, which I mean is fine. The mobile port of Sonic CD is like really good, but again, it would have been cool if you were able to get the version with the actual music. With the lyrics, and I have that version. I have the authentic Sega CD version. This is not good to do with no rings, but we'll see how it goes. Darn it. Special stage, yes. Man, the music in... I mean, like, I know that, the Carnival Night music is altered, but, like, it's just the music in Sonic 3 and... The music in Sonic 3 is just really, really good. I mean, the music in all the Sonic games are good, all the 2D Sonic games. The music in Sonic Mania is phenomenal as well. There we go. It's always a good sound to hear, when the special stage is exploding. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I need 2 more. Then I can get Super Knuckles. I need a ring though. One thing I really do like about this game though is the anniversary mode, just get infinite lives, Oh man, I still don't have any rings? think if I just hop on here, yeah, I think if I just don't move, I'm good. Darn it! I was right, but... Alright, I gotta get some rings here. Ah, sweet, sweet rings. That'll probably give me enough. Up. Alright, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, hop. Ow! Alright. I got 2 rings. That should do me just fine. What? There is no whatever. I'm not gonna argue with a video game that can't respond to me, but that was some bullshit right there. That was not bullshit. That was me just being in a hurry and trying to force something. Vikings are playing the Lions tomorrow. That's going to be a thing. Apparently, Brett Favre is in a whole heap of trouble for trying to scam the Mississippi welfare system, so that's a thing. Listen, as a quarterback and as a Viking, I'm a big fan of Brett Favre. As a person, he definitely seems like he has got some issues. So, but you know, the art and the artist are 2 different things. So. I think Ted DiBiase was in on that problem too, that like basically people with political favors in Mississippi scamming some program to make it so that you could get money off of this welfare program. Come on. I need to get on this thing. There we go. Hit him, hit him. Shit. Man, that is really annoying. Alright. I'm beating this boss. I don't care. This is like becoming a matter of principle here. Are there any rings up here? Do I have to backtrack all that way? Probably not. Maybe? No. There's not. They really should re-release Knuckles Chaotix without the... Like, I mean, they could still have the handcuff thing as an option, but make a mode without the handcuff system, like, I guarantee that game would be, like, way more popular. Ugh. Another thing. There's no reason why they... Damn it! There's no reason why they can't come out with the Sega Sonic arcade game at some point here. Like, I understand it used a trackball, but you can, like, get an equivalent with, there has to be a way to use an analog stick with that. I mean, I played it on my Super Console X and beat it, and it was fun. The controls were slippery, but... I mean, given some of the shit that they put out for, like, 3D Sonic games, like... It's definitely, better than some of Sonic's 3D offerings, so... Alright. Let's try this boss fight one more time here. Come on. Yes. All right. That makes me feel much better. So good that I'm gonna box right now. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, Sinister's back. Yes, I was talking about Knuckles Chaotix. Act 2's music sounds a lot better. I mean, it's still not as good as the jam music of the original, but... But yeah, no, I for sure think they should re-release Knuckles Chaotix with 2 modes, the handcuff system and no handcuff system. And I mean, like, the aesthetics of Knuckles Chaotix are like amazing, and the music is phenomenal on it. So, you know, there's like no reason why they should, you know, just kind of leave it sitting there just because. I mean, like, the listen, I mean, the handcuff system isn't like the worst thing ever. It's just like not. It's not as good as this. Can I, like... There we go. It's been so... It's not been that long, but it has been long since I've played this game as Knuckles. You... Alright. We're moving and grooving here. We need 2 more Chaos Emeralds. Whee! Wow, that was I forgot there was no boss at the end of this level here. This is so weird to play Ice Cap Zone with this music here. I really miss the hard times. That was a Brad Buxer song. That's not even a Michael Jackson song. I can't believe, like, I mean, Brad Buxer, like, wouldn't give them the rights to, whatever, I don't care. Unless Sega just, like, didn't try hard enough. The rubber band mechanic, yes. I wrote a few, hang on. Ooh, you wrote a few loose bars. I'm kind of venting. Can I PM you? Yeah, hell yeah, man. I will absolutely listen to your hustle and flow. I mean, you certainly are, you know, from a place that has a pedigree for good rap music, so. Not to just, like, bash on 50 Cent, but, like, I don't know, like, for some reason, like, Facebook keeps, like, I hate Facebook. For some reason, Facebook keeps, like, recommending me, like, these, like, TikTok-style videos of 50 Cent bitching about things, which I don't want to see. Anyway, but, like, I know, like, the game said that, like, it's like, oh, I went after Eminem because 50 Cent can't rap, and then it's got, like, this video of 50 Cent, like, it's like, oh, man, you suck, man. It's not like anyone, like, says, ooh, bars whenever they see you, and it's like, dude, like, you are by far... Oh, no, I know what it was. He was saying he was, like, tired of, like, carrying G-Unit on his back or something. It's like, dude, he is, like, by far the worst rapper in G-Unit. Like, it's not... I mean, like I said, like, there's, like, tracks that he's on where he's good, but, like, it's not his rapping skill. It's just, like, he's able to, you know, fit in on a track. It's not like he's, I don't know. He's not, like, knocking it out of the park. So, with his MC skills, so, yeah, Jadakiss, was accurate when he said he had the worst flow out of his whole crew. So I need to stick to selling shoes and sneakers. Wait, that's not what it is. Juice and sneakers? I don't even remember. Because out of your crew, your flow's the weakest or something. I don't know, whatever. Just too much freaking negativity. And then when people are negative, it makes your mindset go in a negative spot here. This guy is, like, harder for Knuckles, because Knuckles can't jump as high. There we go. Hey, you're saying it can be cheap, too. Clothes and sneakers, thank you. Yeah, shoes and sneakers wasn't right, because that was too redundant. And, like, vitamin water technically isn't juice, so... Well, honestly, and I don't want to, like, be, like, gross here, but, like, every time I, like, had vitamin water, I ended up getting diarrhea, so it's not great. That's also not great, so... And I mean, and there, no, and there was a point where, you know, it was cool to drink vitamin water. So like, I tried, like, I mean, I lost 50 pounds. So I'm kidding, slightly. we. On topic of 50 Cent though, not really. I was gonna talk about Ja Rule. Like, I'm kind of like baffled as to how he has not come out with new music, because like, there's definitely like nostalgia for him. So like, I don't understand why. And like, if you actually like follow him on Instagram, every so often he'll like post the music that he's like been messing around with, and it's like good. So it's kind of like like I don't know. He's probably just he's either doesn't like, it's either like the stuff he's posting are like shades of brilliance and it's just generally not that good, or he just doesn't have confidence after everyone kind of turned on him or something. But like, I don't know, that his New York song was better than his whole album where he just started going off on 50 Cent and misspelling murder or whatever he did. It's funny, we were like, there's a lot of like anti-intellectual behavior in rap music. When it came to trying to make fun of Ja Rule, all of a sudden everyone got really passionate about spelling. It's funny because like another reason people make fun of Ja Rule is Dave Chappelle did that skit about like 9/11, and like MTV was like asking Ja Rule stuff, and he's like, why do I care about what Ja Rule thinks? But I remember when 9/11 happened, I remember they were interviewing Eminem, is who I remember hearing them interview, and Eminem had like nothing of substance to say. All right, here we go. Up. So this is a tricky boss here. It's not tricky if you're supersonic, though. Darn it, man. I gotta wait for... There it is. Darn it. Missing one ring. There you go. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. The Blood in My Eyes song where he misspelled the murder was called Loose Change and wasn't on Blood in My Eyes. Oh yeah, that's right. It's so weird how they like put all like all these levels have like weird music like one after the other, so it's like extra jarring, All right, let's see what's going on in chat land here. Oh, let's take a load off. There's supposed to be an album. Josh signed back to Def Jam years ago. Yeah, dude, so what the freak? Like, what? I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. He had one song, I remember like on Instagram, he posted this video of like him in his studio, and he had this song called Label Whore. and it was like really good. Like, the video was only about like 15 seconds of him rapping, but like the track was good, his flow was good, and like dude, this like I'm talking like 2015, you know. Like but I don't know, I don't get it, you know. I mean, he's been on like national television. It's like I remember he was like rapping on like New Year's Eve, you know. Actually, it was funny because he rapped on New Year's Eve, and then there were people. He rapped on New Year's Eve, and then 50 Cent did the Super Bowl show where he was like all like chubby and upside down. A lot of people are saying that Ja Rule tried to be too loud. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like Ja Rule, like he did the cover of Pain, which was good. It was like a really good cover of that song. It wasn't as good as Tupac's, but it was really good. But that was, other than that and them both being bald, like they were nothing alike. I mean, I'm bald. I'm not trying to be Tupac. I just like being bald and my hair is like not there on top, you know, like I think that was just like, you know, 50 Cent and Dr. Dre just kind of fishing for stuff. Because I never ever got Tupac vibes from I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I just when I am 39, I'm gonna be 40, which is kind of crazy, in December. So I was like a junior and a senior in high school when Ja Rule was popular. None of my friends or myself ever thought of him as Tupac, like at all. Like I mean, like his cover of Pain was like a cool song, but it was not. And then I remember, like, didn't 50 Cent like end up trying to like he like rapped on imaginary tracks with Tupac, or like tracks where Tupac was like inserted into him or something. I mean, I know he did that with Biggie on the Victory remix, but I don't know. I mean, Ja Rule definitely, I think, has made some really bad life choices and professional choices. But, and I will also say that he put himself in a vulnerable position by doing so many of those like J-Lo, Ashanti, slow rap ballads. And like, I remember like, I was kind of like, I don't really like these that much when they were out at the time. But then, like, when everyone kind of like turned on him, that made me like even more annoyed because it was like such bullshit. Like, you don't like go from like, I don't know. I don't think it's cool to like go from saying like I'm down with this guy, I like this guy, to then all of a sudden like the fad changes and then you just like, you know, shit all over him just to kind of fit in with the crowd. And I mean, I definitely think that Ja Rule had more good songs than bad songs. Like Can I Get It and Holla Holla were like phenomenal. So I don't know. So, you know, and like, you know, Living It Up was good. You know, I mean, this, you know, he had, and even those like kind of whiny ballad songs like were not like horrible, but I don't know. I mean, 50 Cent's solo stuff, I don't know, just you know, like his stuff coasted on Dr. Dre making really good mixes. Like I think that was what really helped him. But in terms of like flow and rapping ability, I don't think he was as good as Ja Rule, like at all. I just think he had a better producer for 2003, you know, like. But New York was not, you know, that was a with Fat Joe and you know, Jadakiss. That was good stuff. That pissed off 50 Cent because he thought he had, you know, kind of ended Ja Rule's career, and then he came back with that, and that was better than. If you want to get revenge on someone, just make good music. Like seriously, like actually that's what like, you know, Justin Timberlake and, you know, NSYNC and all them were doing. Like Eminem was like making fun of him and stuff, and it's like, all right, whatever, dude. I'm just gonna keep making my stacks and whatever. You know, like, So yeah, just if your stuff is good, like R. Kelly, like I mean, everyone knew he was doing stuff he wasn't supposed to be doing, but when Ignition came out, like you could not listen to that song and not enjoy. I mean, that was like Ignition is the best R&B song like ever. Like I don't even think it's close. Like, well, that's Eminem for you. He made fun of a lot of boy bands. Yeah, I mean, he made a lot. I think he made fun of a lot of boy bands to try to deflect the fact that he was in the same like realm as the boy bands. So I mean, it is what it is. Like, Blink 182 tried to do that as well. Hey Noel, were you saying anything else to me? I was calling a friend when we were talking about the converter box. No, just give me the converter box like soon, because I have a Roku for the Silver Trinitron in the background, and the ratio is just all messed up on it, and I need that converter box to be able to click the ratio to the right setting so it fits in on a CRT. So that's all. I mean, and obviously, I think I gave a little narrative about how you bought a Super Nintendo, you needed a cord, and all I had was a SCART cable, but we had that SCART to HDMI box, and so I lent that to you. And I was just like ranting through all of that while I was beating Turtles Tournament Fighters, because that was a quality game to play. Geez, 1:30. All my streams always go till 1:30 no matter what. So let's quickly pop in an international channel tape and see what the hell is on there. Although international channel 4 Life is not on, so, and he always tends to like those, but Arrow might be on. I don't know. He's and I mean, you guys like him too, but I have I'm blessed with fans of varying tastes, so hopefully DBZ on IC. Oh yeah, for sure. It's actually on there right now. I know it is, because oh, I've got Gundam on here. Sunrise actually gets very particular about things, so I probably have Gundam on Adult Swim. That's interesting. I actually I don't know if Cartoon Network actually finished running all of Gundam, or if they only had like partial episodes. Like because I don't remember them finishing the series. Unless I stopped watching it and didn't, or just like they moved the time or something, Let's check out some old commercials here from the early 2000s. Ooh, and here's International Channel here. What do we got here? This is a Power of Love right here.
元宮東子です。お給料が少なくてもいいからやりがいのある仕事がしたいです。面白い方ですね。でも今時新卒の社員でもそんな青臭いことは言いませんよ。
I watched a lot of A Serious Affair, which she was in, and I have the closing credits to that on my channel, but I don't have a lot of that on VHS tape. Is this just a whole episode of this? I mean, I taped a crap ton of this show because I liked it. There we go. Hopefully we don't get in trouble for playing this, but I really, really like this opening. I've played it many times, and we'll play it again. I'll lower this a little bit. Don't want to wake up the fam. I need to find my remote to get that video logo off there. That is a J. Yep. It's a J drama, all right. They used to run these at 9 o'clock on International Channel before Dragon Ball Z and Hey Hey Hey. Well, originally they used to have Dragon Ball and Hey 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 at 9 and 9:30, and then they swapped that with the J drama because they started putting Dragon Ball Z and Hey 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 at like 10, 10:30, and then they'd run the like Armor Trooper Votams and Captain Tyler after it, or they'd run like the Slayers after it, or they'd run, you know, the
Every day, Ameridad helps.
ooh, Ameridat. It's helping people with money problems.
They're not called Ameridad. They contacted my creditors and got my payments almost cut in half.
Ameridad is a non-profit organization.
I don't know, man. It's like, it's interesting because I'm finding myself watching,
The bounces never seem to get smaller.
you know, like less and less television with commercials in it.
3989292.
And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Because a lot of commercials I hate and want nothing to do with. But then I think about like the times when I'd watch television and Miss Cleo would come on. Or just there'd be some really charming infomercial commercial. And you know, I miss that. So I do watch a lot of Pluto TV though. Pluto TV is the best. Pluto TV has commercials that are okay, but they need to start running like cheesy local commercials and infomercial products. You know, like that would be good. The commercials that they ran on International Channel were the best. It looks like C-Lab. It was Gundam, but I thought it was C-Lab for a second too. C-Lab 2021. I like the C-Lab where Quinn and Murphy got really fat, and then Quinn had a heart attack and Captain Murphy ate him. I mean, they were like Bart washing himself with a rag on a stick fat. So happy birthday, my dude who's on here. Jacob Bushmeyer. Oh, hey, it's your birthday. Very cool. Happy birthday. I actually need to get off pretty soon. It's like almost, we're like well into like the mid 1 o'clock range. Let's see what else we got on this tape here. Not that I don't love watching a J-drama at 1:45 in the morning. Because I do. It's phenomenal. Happy birthday to me. It's not my birthday. Have a cupcake. My birthday is December 18th. So, ooh, viewer survey on International Channel.
Happy to get it.
I can finally read without glasses. I think I took that viewer survey.
International Channel ではあなたが何を見ているか知りたいと思います。どんなところが好きですか？どこをどう変えたいと思いますか？視聴者アンケートにぜひご協力ください。
Close enough. Well, it's in a couple months, so.
2つ当たる抽選に応募できます。internationalchannel.com を訪れ、視聴者アンケートのページにお進みください。または187。
Like, I've watched, like, Hulk Hogan is, like, my hero, and he was always, like, grizzled and middle-aged, so, like, as I'm, like, approaching 40, I'm, like, you know, not, like, uncomfortable with it, but mental, like, and I know, like, 40 now is not old anymore. Like, 40 is, like 30 now. Like, Tom Brady's, like, in his, like, mid-40s. and he looks like, I mean, everyone is like aging slower now. I mean, like, I remember like when I was single, like girls in their 40s did not seem old to me, you know. So, but it's still a little, I don't know, kind of odd that it's like turning 40, you know. But Mark Twain always said, age is a matter of mind, and if you don't mind, it doesn't matter. So, you know. So I'm just me, man. I'm just doing my thing.
So I don't need to wear glasses. I can
This is one more step toward me becoming Clint Eastwood. Sinister, you're heading out for the night. That's completely understandable. I also need to be doing that as well. I'm gotta teach Sunday school tomorrow, so. All right, we'll give it like one more fast forward here and see what that leads to. I'm like watching a J drama on a VHS tape. That guy's got a crazy comb over. That needs to be looked at again here. She's got some sexy lip gloss on. Like, okay, this comb over here is literally like insane, right? And like my camera was, yeah, there it is. That is. I mean, I don't even know how to describe that thing. That's insane. It's like he's bald, but like the top of his hair has become another sideburn on the opposite side of his head. That's crazy, you know. You should totally. I need to do like a YouTube video where like I do a tutorial on how to shave your head. You know, I really think that would be helpful, you know, for people, you know. See, that guy's got a quality head of hair. But, you know, if you have, like, a quality head, you know, you don't need a quality head of hair. So, it's true. It's all very true. All right. I need to go to bed. But I want to, like, yeah, a rosacea commercial here.
Allergy. People definitely noticed it. It's embarrassing.
Problem is, rosacea can get progressively worse if not treated, which is why you need to see a dermatologist.
I'm here for the long haul. How to shave your head, bald edition. Well, yeah, I mean, they're all bald. People who shave their head are bald.
And how it can be effectively treated. You'll also receive a free list of dermatologists in your area who can treat rosacea.
I got my life back.
looking pretty good these days.
This is what I'm supposed to look like.
Call today and see a dermatologist. Isn't it time people saw you again and not your rosacea?
Beautiful, huh?
Well, what do you think?
I mean, you guys look fine to me. I think you'd probably look fine with rosacea. All right, I need to go. So, hey, there's like it's a Julia Roberts movie with Billy Crystal, but Japanese writing on the bottom. So, I mean, in addition to being a cool J drama, like the fact that we can see like various movie posters, you know. So, all right, we gotta. I need to go. I need to stop this. How to shave your head with no hair to show how to shave. Well, no, dude, you have to see. This is the deal, man. You have to keep it shaving it, or your hair will grow back. You know, it's like shaving anything. You know, like you gotta stay after it. You know, because like you'd be surprised like how many people don't understand that this part of your hair never falls out. Not that I'm not criticizing anyone on the chat right now. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying like the whole science of a hair transplant is taking this part of your hair that never falls out and then like grafting it onto the top of your head. You know, that's what a hair transplant is, you know. So anywho, I've said my piece. No, waxing your head is not the answer, you know, like because sometimes you want to have a little shadow to kind of add distinction, you know, get some of those planes accentuated, you know. So, you know, yeah, so I don't know. Plus waxing your head, I don't know. It just seems like you might accidentally like take skin off, so that's not good. So plus it's like, I mean, you can't like wax. There's no reason to wax up here because there's like nothing there, you know. So what are you doing? Like wax in the side? Like, I mean, that doesn't make any sense. All you got, like, it's so easy just to slide a razor, you know, back there with some, you just get like some nice aloe based face wash or shaving cream. You know, it'll be just fine. So yeah, we'll definitely do a video of that. So for sure. All right. All right. No, I know you're just messing around. That's fine. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for indulging me with my nonsense, and I'll head to sleep. And stay tuned to the Noel ComiX YouTube channel for more live streaming video game reviewing and you know, various artistic hijinks. Also, Lost Media, that too. And until next time, guys, my name is Noel. You take care, and I will see you guys in the very near future for more YouTube shenanigans. Bye-bye.